Hey, what's up, family? What's going on? Here once again. So I'm driving home from work, bringing you another video. I just wanted to talk about it. Have you noticed lately that you go into the store, you've gone to Target, your supermarkets, whatever it might be, that we've been seeing a lot of empty shelves. Now, last year there was a demand on certain things like Purell, the hand sanitizers, the toilet tissue and all that, and there was like a shortage in that. People were overbuying and stuff like that. Well, this year is a little bit different. If you go to the supermarket, if you go to the store, you see certain canned goods, certain products or whatever, they having a real shortage. You might see empty shelves. You might see they have no pet food or anything like that. And there's like a global supply shortage. It's a chain supply shortage of goods all over the world because of last year, the pandemic, and it put a lot of stop on companies and them getting the supplies out. But now what's happening is that the supplies are actually getting to the ports, especially out west in San Francisco, which is the largest port in the U.S. You see a bunch of shipping containers, and shipping containers. Those are the containers that the 18-wheelers pull. So it's a bunch of them just stacked up in the shipping yards out in California, and but it's not enough truck drivers to haul the products into the mainland, into the country, and into the arteries, the highways, and so forth and so on. So there's a food shortage, and there's a supply shortage of a lot of stuff. That's why you've been looking for that PS5 for so long and can't get it, because the production, it's not getting out, and there's a shortage in a lot of things because they don't have enough truck drivers also to be able to pick up those containers and distribute it to the different stores, to Target, to all the different places that you go to. That's why sometimes when you go to the supermarket sometimes and you look for those favorite crackers, and you're like, man, why the crackers is not like, I've been coming here for 5 days in a row and they have no crackers, and then you go back and they might have just like 2 on the shelf or 3 on the shelf. It's because of that, because there's a supply chain shortage. They don't have enough truckers, resources, and places, and the containers are just being stacked up. They're being brought in on ships, but the shipping yards out there just being used as storage. You don't have enough truckers to come out. And what happened with the truckers is that a lot of people quit because of COVID, or they just stayed home, or they retired. So now you have a bunch of positions available in terms of, if you have a CDL and you were a truck driver and you ran your own business, now you might just retire, sell your truck, but there is nobody else to replace you. And I believe they said they need like about a million truckers. I don't know how true that is. 1 million is a lot, but I don't know if 1 million quit, or those are the numbers that I heard, right? And as a result of the shortage, supply shortage, now your prices have gone up. Diapers are going up like 9%. Overall food is like 4.5% is going up. So bread and everything, you see everything, the price of everything has gone up, because now the stores make adjustments in order to keep they bottom line, up to par. So they raise up the price on everything else that they have, because there's a shortage in supply. So therefore now we're stuck with the bill, and it's unfortunate. So hey, I'll say if you have a CDL or something like that, and you know how to drive trucks, I guess now is the perfect time to have your own business, right? Because there's a shortage of truck drivers, so you might go out there and do your thing. I guess there's even if there's a fleet company, a company with a fleet of trucks, or you got your own personal trucks, I guess they must be hiring. It can't say there are no jobs available. So if you're a truck driver, I guess you could get out there. But that's the reason why you see empty shelves in the stores, shortage of your favorite goods and the things that you like, is because there's a shortage. There's a supply shortage. If you were into music, and you go into like places like Sam Ash, or you go into Guitar Center, even if you go buy new equipment, you see that there's a shortage in the equipment. You can hardly find anything sometimes. It's because of that. It's supply chain. It's a global crisis. That's why all those ships is out there stuck on the Pacific Ocean out there by California. Ships is just sitting out there because the actual ports are like overstacked, so they have to find places to kind of take all these containers and put them. It's not like before where they didn't have all these containers. And that's the thing, that all these containers are out on the shipping yard, but they just need truckers to come. It said some reports said that some containers have sat there for 2 to 3 weeks, but they have nobody to haul the goods into the stores and into the warehouses where they're going to be distributed to certain stores. So yeah. So if you're a truck driver, I'm sure and you're not working currently right now, you have no employment, there's people out there hiring truck drivers. And if you got your own personal trucks, or you could get your own personal truck, I guess this is the perfect time to go out there and make some money. Peace. Shalom.